Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Lukenessmonster. Today we have some pretty exciting Star Wars The Black Series news to get into because we have some brand new Black Series reveals as well as a first look at some brand new Black Series figures out of the box. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. Really quick though, at 20,000 subscribers, we're going to be giving away this Force Unleashed 3-pack, and we are getting super close to that number. So if you do want a chance to win, make sure to 1, subscribe to the channel, because you do have to be subscribed to enter, and 2, once we hit 20,000 subscribers, I'll release a giveaway video. All you have to do is comment on that video to enter. Anyway, onto the video. Also, if you're a fan of movies, TV shows, or pop culture, consider going and checking out the Lukeness TV channel. I just posted a brand new video breaking down the entire X-Men timelines. And consider hitting the subscribe button because we're trying to get to 500 subscribers. If you guys remember, Hasbro actually last week announced some brand new figures at London MCM Comic-Con, and I gotta say, these are some of the best Black Series reveals we've gotten in a long time. And thanks to Mr. Stormtrooper Davis, who actually got some photos at MCM Comic-Con of these figures on display at Hasbro's booth. And these figures are really great looking. So first up, we of course have Jedi Dooku here, and he is looking spectacular. I know, I've said it and a lot of other people have said it, he does look a little bit like Nicolas Cage, which is a little strange. But besides that, the actual Jedi robes for this guy look amazing. I love the big soft goods cape. He does have the pinless look all the way around. I'm sure some of his parts are reused from the Sith version of Dooku, but that's okay because that figure is also pinless, and so he's just looking absolutely spectacular. I do love the swooshable lightsaber blade, and honestly, it's just one of those figures that I think is going to look good on the Jedi shelf with the rest of the Jedi, so excited to have this one in the line, and he's looking great here out of the box on display. The next figure that was revealed, of course, is Quinlan Vos, and he is also looking phenomenal here out on display. He does have, of course, that swooshable blade, which we've already talked about a lot in some of the previous videos, but super stoked to have these swooshable blades come to line. It's just an extra accessory that I feel like most Jedi should have, and so to see every single release in this wave of 4 have them, it is just genuinely amazing. But Quinlan Vos is just another one of those Jedi that was pretty big in the Clone Wars, and it's just kind of felt like he's been missing from the line, and so it's about time that he's going to get an actual Black Series release, and he's looking great. I didn't even notice, but looking at the photo here, he does have some tattoos on his left arm. Didn't even notice these from the promo shots, but here now we actually have like an up-close image of it, and it looks really good. And if you guys didn't know, Quinlan Vos was actually in The Phantom Menace, and he actually has a TVC figure for the Phantom Menace appearance, and so I'm honestly glad Hasbro decided to go with the Clone Wars appearance for this guy. I know when Hasbro does figures like this, they typically go for the more live-action realistic approach with the likeness to that live-action actor or actress. I think a good example of this is the recent Barriss Offee that we got, but they decided to go with the Clone Wars appearance for this guy, and I think that is the far better look. I think that the Jedi robes he wears in Phantom Menace aren't bad, but I do like the Clone Wars better with that more armor kind of style, chest plate and shoulder pad. It's just a much better design, and he's just much more iconic. He was in the background of the Phantom Menace. He wasn't even an actual character, and so I'm definitely glad they decided to go with this version of him to come to the Black Series. It's by far the right answer. The next reveal we have is actually of the 7th sister, one of the first Inquisitors that we've ever seen from Star Wars Rebels, and she's looking absolutely amazing. I love the details on her face. I love that she has that removable faceplate. We also have a close look at the little probe droid that she had in Star Wars Rebels. I believe Iden Versio has the exact same kind of little probe droid. But it is nice to see that the droid kind of just clips onto her shoulder pad there, and so she can kind of just float around, and I really like that. I'm always worried when they have little creatures and droids like this that there's no way for them to actually attach to the character, and so they're kind of just this accessory that gets tossed aside. So I'm glad that there is some way to have this droid kind of attached to her shoulder. I think it looks really good. But I am starting to see a glaring issue with the swooshable blades for this figure in particular, and that is just the weight of the swooshable blades. They're thicker, they're heavy, and the hilt actually just can't withstand the weight of those blades, and you can see it's very clearly drooping, and it's causing the hilt and the plastic of the actual connectors to bend, and I think that's just a problem that we see with a lot of the double-bladed sabers, is that the weight of the actual blades cause it to bend and warp, and you add on the extra weight from the swooshable like swappable blades, and I think you're just gonna have a huge warping problem with this lightsaber, and I'm not sure what the solution is gonna be to it, but it's pretty apparent in this, and I'm sure that is gonna be a problem whenever we get this figure in hand too. So I'm a little worried about that, and it's something that we should all kind of try and keep an eye on. Next up, we also have this photo here, and unfortunately I couldn't find the source for this photo, so if you guys know, let me know down in the comments below. I'd love to give this person credit, but unfortunately I couldn't find the source. Regardless though, this is of the brand new Kyle Katarn figure on display, and as you can see, he's looking really amazing. It also gives us a first look at the box in the background there. It is a part of the Gaming Greats line. It does have like the Dark Forces tag on it, but it is part of the Gaming Greats line, and that was some confusion that was going around the community for a little while, whether or not this was going to be in like its own colored packaging for Dark Forces, or if it was going to be in the Gaming Greats line, and it is of course going to be in the Gaming Greats line. So we also did get a brand new Black Series reveal last week, and that was of the Valentine's Day Ewok. I generally don't care about the holiday line too much, but I guess it looks cool. It is like supposed to be like the little Cupid angel. I think it's a cool idea, and it's definitely the right direction for the holiday line, but it's just not my thing. I do love the packaging for this. It's very reminiscent of the original carbonized line, and I really like that. And honestly, I'd love to see them bring back the carbonized line with this style of the brand new packaging. I didn't like how they used to do it with the Galaxy packaging, where they wouldn't change the color of the box. They just carbonize the figure and make it a little shiny. But what they need to do is do the different colored boxes like this. That was the draw of the carbonized line, and I think that's going to be the draw for this figure, is this bright, glossy pink box. And I really hope that they kind of do that same thing with the carbonized line moving forward. Now granted, I don't think we're going to ever get any more carbonized figures. I think that Hasbro's done with that. They've learned their lesson. But if they were ever to bring it back, I think this is the proper way to do it. Next up, we actually have a post from the Star Wars toy collector on Instagram. Make sure to go check him out. But it is of the brand new Disney Store exclusive Commander Jesse helmet. And this is really freaking cool. Now this is actually a part of Disney's like exclusive helmet line, and so this is not a Black Series helmet. This is exclusive to Shop Disney and Disney Parks. So it is his own thing. It has nothing to do with Black Series, but it's very similar to a Black Series helmet. It's around the same price and it's around the same quality, so I do like to talk about it. They've done a few different ones in the past. They did a 212th Trooper, 187th Battalion, as well as a Commander Gree. All of them are great choices, and they're pretty affordable as far as helmet collecting goes. But I specifically like these helmets better than the Black Series ones because of the scale. They are significantly smaller than the Hasbro ones, and the Hasbro ones are way too big. They are way oversized, and these ones just look much better. But yeah, it looks like Commander Jesse is the next addition to this line, and I really like this choice. I think it came out great here, and I'm really excited to see what they do moving forward. They have quite a good selection already out there, and they've been coming out decently quick. All of these helmets have pretty much come out within the last year, and so I'm excited to see what other helmets they decide to do moving forward. They seem to be doing some pretty niche ones like 187th, Gree, and Jesse. They're all popular, but they're niche at the same time, and they're not really done on a mass scale like what Hasbro does. So I'm excited to see what more of these they can do in the future, and I'll definitely keep you guys updated if they do any more of these. But this one, I believe, is available in stores. I'm not sure if it's available online yet, but as soon as it is, I'll let you guys know. Anyway, that is going to do it for this video. If you did enjoy, make sure to go down, hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Thank you so much for watching.